everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Stoverload Music Podcast. And yes, I'm coming back with another brand new artist. Now, if you guys listened to our show last week, actually, when this airs, it probably ain't going to be last week. But if you listen to week 43 or 42, I'm tired. You got to bear with me here a little bit. We had a badass band known as Ember opening the show. And these four guys have blown me away because being so young, they're packing one hell of an impact with what they're doing. So please welcome my guest, Ember to the show. Guys, welcome.
What's up? Happy to be here.
First off, congratulations on your music releases. You guys put out some amazing work.
Thank you.
You know, Over Again was the first song we released, and that song is an adrenalizing song. How did you guys come up with this?
That was Jarrett. Jarrett came up with the original riffs.
Yeah, we came up with the riffs, and then we just took it from there.
Did that song have any kind of personal meaning or like a special story behind it?
Well, the lyrics was a conversation that I had with my father about when he returned from Vietnam. So the regrets consume me, and I wish I could do it over again. That was a conversation I had with my father.
Wow, that had to have been a pretty intense conversation.
Yeah, I was going through a divorce at the time, and he was kind of talking me through it a little bit, and he started talking to me about his time in Vietnam, coming back from Vietnam, and readjusting and getting married to my mother and stuff. So he wanted to do it over again.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
It's amazing too, because there's not a lot of people who will sit down and write a song like that after having a conversation like that. I think that's what makes that song so special.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool song. That was the first song that we actually wrote together.
And you guys, the music that you put with it, I mean, you guys have this way of taking this vibe, how to adrenalize someone, then how to bring it back down, then come right back with something hard and hitting. How do you come up with that flow? I mean, it's perfect.
These guys are the musicians. They're the composers. I just add lyrics.
Yeah, honestly, God help me if I ever have to write lyrics for any of my bands. I can't do it, but the drums are the easy part, in my opinion.
I'm almost speechless with that because, again, fans, this is a great song. This is a great band. I highly suggest you guys go check them out. And you guys also sent us Toothache in another song. And I'm curious about those songs, too, because every song has a purpose or a point.
Toothache is definitely the funniest.
So easily, you want to answer the toothache question?
I think the person who had the toothache should answer it. Maybe.
Go for it.
Okay, so I guess the meaning of the song and the name of the song doesn't have anything to do with each other. We named it Toothache because when we wrote Toothache, I actually had 2 wisdom teeth taken out and I had dry sockets. So while we were writing it, I was in the corner in pain, dying. So we named it Toothache.
It was awful. I was like, okay, well, does this last chord seem good to anyone? Like, it'll be nice. Jared, what do you think?
He's just giving us a thumbs up from the corner.
I'm like, all right, let's run it.
Well, inspiration comes from the damnedest places, doesn't it?
Yeah. He's just, dying in the corner. So,
he had to make it work.
Yeah. He soldiered the fuck up and made it through it. The song, though.
That's amazing too. And I can almost guess and tell that there's a lot of Tool influence in your inspirations and the way you do this. What was it about Tool that drove you guys into being a band or a musician, I should say?
Well, when I put out the Craigslist ad for bands I was influenced with and stuff like that when we were forming the band, Tool was the first one because I think all of us we all just love the band Tool. So System of a Down, Deftones, Rage Against the Machine was another one. So one of our first songs that we learned together was actually Sober.
That's actually a pretty intense song.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, we still keep like a few of our Tool songs like in the sets, like even though they're covers, because there's just not many bands around town that can play like Tool songs.
Yeah.
Like I'd say probably our most hardest song like we play by Tool might be 46 and 2. I still get nervous every time the drum solo goes.
But you fucking kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, or I fuck it up.
Yeah, Tool's definitely a very unique band. Very unique. And I think that's made them so special. So if you're able to cover that and hit it on point, you guys got a lot of massive talent and specialty behind you already. So I can't wait to see what you guys got next.
We just started writing some new songs. So
Well, heck, there's 2 more songs on the EP from the 3 that you already heard. So there's already 2 more songs out there.
mm-hmm.
Well, this can go either way, fans. I can either plug it for you or you can go buy the EP. I encourage you to buy the
It's on all
EP.
streaming platforms also.
Yeah, you can check it out on Spotify, Amazon, YouTube. We're about to shoot a music video too, for The Abyss, and I think we're going to do one for Toothache also.
Is it going to be anything like the story you told and how it came to be?
Yeah.
I hope so. We'll see. We're currently working on the music video for The Abyss. We kind of want to have like a more serious tone with this music video. You know, first music video, get your foot in the industry, have something nice, professional, and serious. And then Toothache, you have the classic like funny metal video. You know,
As long as I don't lose any more teeth.
hopefully not.
If you're just trying to have fun with it, you can always rip off a scene from what was that, Little Shop of Horrors with Rick Moranis and Steve
That's
Martin?
exactly what we were thinking.
Candy bar, candy bar, candy bar. That'd be great because I don't think any band has ever done that from that movie.
Yeah, there we go.
The lead singer could beat Steve Martin.
Yeah. So it's definitely going to be interesting music videos. The concepts that we've come up with so far with the director is it's gonna blow some people's minds.
We're looking forward to it, and I'm curious, how long have you guys been together as a band? I know. Shout out to Melissa, by the way. You know, she gave me a brief, bio on you, but how long have you guys been doing this?
Well, me and Jared are the only 2 original members now. So we started in August of 2020, August of 2020, and our original drummer left in, I don't know, I think it was July 21. He had some health issues and he had to leave, and Sevi was just actually filling in originally just for a show, and then we kept him. We kept him forever, and then our bass player Connor, he left to go pursue his doctorate in music theory, and then we picked up Rushi. So, and Rushi and Sevi already played in another band, Redrawn, together. So it was, they already had that. I mean, they lived together too, so they already had that cohesion. So it was an easy choice to bring Rushi in.
It's nice. He always plays, bass grooves that I can like really like lock in and play along to. And I always make sure not to leave my dirty dishes in the sink.
Golden rule of being roommates: clean up after yourself. Well, that's pretty cool because I know sometimes it takes bands a couple years to really develop that brotherhood and that vibe to where you really click and you feed off each other. And it's amazing too because so many bands actually develop or started just before COVID or during it, and to come out with a lot of success and having a lot of good momentum. As much as COVID sucked, there was some good things that came out of it.
Yeah, we had plenty of time to rehearse and stuff, and that's been our like biggest thing is weekly rehearsals, making sure that we rehearse at least once a week,
Staying tight,
and I mean, even our first performance together. When we got on stage, it was just, everybody was like, wow, you guys are fucking tight, so it's because we rehearse a lot.
As you should be. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Something I don't think a lot of people remember anymore. So going forward, what are some future goals you guys have right now? I know you want to get out and do shows more. Are you got a tour lined up? What's next for Ember Fading?
What is next for Ember Fading? I'd like to get these next couple songs written and then get them possibly recorded, get the videos done, maybe start getting on bigger shows like Rockville and Blue Ridge, Incarceration, something like that. Would be really fucking cool.
Or even just going down to Orlando for the House of Blues.
Oh yeah, House of Blues in Orlando.
Wow, there's a House of Blues in Orlando.
Oh yeah, right in Disney Springs. But it's a kick-ass venue.
Maybe it's just me because I'm from Chicago and I knew of the House of Blues there, and I thought that was like the only one in the States.
No, they're all over the place.
Good. Well, I'm glad I was corrected on that one. How's the fan feedback and the fan interaction been going for you guys since you took off?
Oh, everybody loves everything that we're doing.
Yeah, it grows every day, man.
Yeah, like we have new followers on social media every day.
See, it seems like Facebook is where like most of our followers kind of live. Like
Mhm.
as compared to like our Instagram, that was started a lot later than the Facebook, but still, like we definitely have the most like post engagements, likes, and views like from our Facebook account.
Wow, and it's amazing too. You say that because a lot of people have been like jumping ship over to Twitter and Instagram and TikTok, and they say Facebook's kind of fading out a little bit. So it's pretty cool to see you guys still get a nice positive response.
Well, I don't think Facebook is ever fading anywhere. So
And here we go. Is that an ongoing joke among you guys? How many ways can we use the band name in a sentence?
yeah, no, I actually had to write that like down like an hour before we had this Zoom call tonight, just in case,
It's very punny.
There he goes. Taking notes. Practice makes perfect. So I know you guys do a lot of rehearsing right out of the house. How do the neighbors respond to that? Do they like want to come over and watch, or are they like, hey, tone it down?
What's funny is I live in a residential neighborhood and we practice in my living room. And my neighbor is actually a pastor, and he loves it. So their kids come out and sit in the driveway and listen to us, which, I mean, some of our stuff is pretty profane. We used to do some Limp Biscuit and whatnot, killing in the name of, I mean, yeah, so some of the songs are pretty ruthless. So, I mean, even The Abyss is, fuck up everything 4 times. So, but yeah, like the little kids will sit from the neighborhood, will sit in the driveway. I live in a little cul-de-sac, and my new neighbor that just moved in on the other side of me, he says he just shuts off all his TV and radio and everything, and he sits out on his back porch and smokes some weed and listens to us.
Can't say there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm like, that's cool.
Although the image right now, like the pastor's kids coming back in and singing Nookie.
Even worse, we were singing break stuff.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow, God, this joke can go on for hours, fans, so I have to move forward. So for all the new listeners and everybody's checking you out for the first time and they want to follow you or get your merchandise, how can they do that?
You follow us on we're on all platforms of social media.
Instagram,
Facebook mostly.
We have a website, do we not?
Oh yeah, we have a website that's about to come. I don't know if it's live yet.
Yeah, it's in production.
It's in production of like an actual website of emberfadingband.com. And
as of now, you got to come to a show to get merch.
Yeah, you got to come to a show to get merch.
We're working on getting some stuff where you can get it online and stuff like that too.
And we just got endorsed by
My merch guy.
Well, that should help.
Hell yeah.
He already has an online source set up,
Hey, well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys are going to release because sooner or later I'm going to have to get my hands on something so I can rock it up here in Green Bay, Wisconsin and represent proudly.
Hell yeah.
So we're at a point in the show right now. We do something special. It's called The Floor Is Yours. And this goes for each of you guys, and we still got time. So this is a time I give to all my guests. If you want to send a special message to your new listeners or current listeners, or just anybody listening in general, what would you want to tell them?
We love you all.
Yes. Thank you for the support.
Yes. Thank you
so much for the support.
All right, Ryusha, you've been quiet this whole time, man.
Oh man. We actually do have an ongoing joke about that. We started calling him Sasquatch. But
Yeah.
the only time he doesn't shut up is during his bass fills. So we love to hear him talking that.
Well, I guess a wise man holds his tongue, so when he does speak, there's something of wisdom coming out. So
Very, very correct. Very correct.
sometimes silence is golden. But you're in an interview; it doesn't work right now.
Oh man.
Well,
Bruce, he's angelic.
well, to each their own. However you want to see it.
But yeah, what would you say to our fans personally, Mr. Roosh?
I mean, if you like what we're doing, show us some support and we can keep doing it. I mean, we make music for ourselves, but the whole point of making music like this is to share our passion with others. And if you like it, show us that you like it.
See, that's the wisdom we're talking
Yep.
about.
And you don't have to break stuff either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait till the next show.
You guys talk about all these shows that you've done. I'm wondering what's been your favorite show by far so far?
I gotta go with either Live at Harlow's or Bandbq last year.
Or the upcoming one.
Oh, the upcoming one is going to be a really big one this weekend. On Saturday, we're playing at the last show at Warrior on the River in Tallahassee.
22 bands.
22
2 stages.
bands. Yeah,
And how long has this venue been open now?
12 years.
12 years.
And we are the headliners.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, and we're playing with some big bands, and
Yeah.
we got the headlining spot.
That's a pretty big accomplishment for being a band that's only been around for like 2 years. That's pretty big.
Yeah, yeah, I was shocked myself.
Yeah, might need some weed before the show to calm your nerves. Like, damn, there's a lot of people out there.
It's a little Jameson, man.
Yeah, Jameson.
Red Bull for me.
That'll calm your nerves, buddy.
Yeah.
No, it gives me my sniper accuracy.
There we go.
There you go. It also gives you wings too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a blast having you guys on. We're looking forward to seeing what you got coming in the near future. But as we always say, fans, all good things must come to an end. And sadly, we have hit our mark. But I hope this interview has enticed you and encouraged you to check out this band, go support them, rock out, don't destroy your living room, preferably mosh in the garage or outside.
Unless you want to.
Well, make sure you got renter's insurance if you do.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But guys, it's been a true honor having you on. You made a big fan up here, and it only took one song to do it. So keep doing what you're doing because we're loving it.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank y'all for everything.
Glad to help. Glad to help. It's all the time we got this week, fans. But they told you how to find them. Go find them. Go like them. Go support them. If you're in Florida, go see them. Till then, guys, it's all the time we got. This has been the awesome guest, Ember Fading. I'm your host, Mike Stover. We're out.